Hello, and welcome to day one of Adam's Advent Calendar for 2019. I've brought it back. The first year of YouTube, when I started in 2016, I did do Adam's Advent Calendar. Unfortunately then, even though I did have some good ideas, things started repeating, but this year I have got a lot of things planned and in store. 16 of the 24 days have been sorted already. I've already got plans for them. And then I've got 8 days to experiment, and I've got some interesting challenges lined up, and I'm not going to say too many of them because I want to kind of just do it on the day and then you see what is in store, keep that element of surprise, because in an advent calendar you never know what you're going to get until you open the door. So there we go. So in today's episode, for the first day, I will be defeating the Final Fantasy III superboss, the Iron Giant, which I never did originally in my Final Fantasy III playthrough because I didn't think I could get it, because you need to do this whole Moogle mail stuff where you have to just keep on getting mail from certain NPCs in the game. And I believe I showed off the Onion Knight quest, so I've got maxed out levels, maxed out stats, because otherwise you're not doing it very easily. And I've got the Onion Sword, which is very good, and the Ragnarok. Ribbons for everybody, which is imperative, and then I've got Crystal Mail, Crystal Gloves. So he's got Onion Sword and Ragnarok, Omni Rod and Ice Rod. It's got like all this lovely equipment lined up. So they've practically got the same thing, but it's just tailored for the Black Mage, White Mage. And then got the Ultimate Weapon and the Excalibur. So they both have similar attack power, but the Iron Giant is a tank and it will not go down very easily. So yeah, I've got loads of magic for everybody, so I'm going to be spamming Flare with Arc. I'm going to set up the first few turns hasting and protecting everybody, and then Refia's going to be the healer. Lunith, Ingus are going to attack, Arc's going to continue to flare, and then once it gets down to, I think, 50,000 and lower health, it will start using Swipe, which is a nasty attack and can chop off at least, well, around half of everybody's health. It won't use it more than once in a fight, but it does have 4 attacks. So if it uses Swipe and aims all 3 attacks at one person, they're likely to be dead. Now, damage may not be high at first, but do not be fooled, because this boss has a lot of nasty attacks. So without further ado, I'll get a battle first. I'll get a battle while I look. There we go. Jesus. Right. See, like, I'm not messing around this year. I want to, this will be the last Christmas before I go uni. So I want to make it a big December, Anyway, wow, I wonder how long it took nature to form a cave like this. So the context behind it is that years ago there was a meteorite that fell in the water and caused this cave, but it was blocked off. But now it's opened back up again. Anyway, who cares? There's nothing here. Forget it. Let's get out of here. Lunith, behind you. Oh, you're too big to sneak up on people like that. I'm not looking forward to this fight. I can tell you that right now. So, haste. Flare. So here it has 200,000 HP. That may not seem a lot, because in some games, of course, in some games enemies do have a lot of health, but they're gonna haste themselves. Well, he's gonna haste himself. Ref is gonna haste Ingus. Arc's gonna be protected. Refia is probably going to heal next, so Lunith will protect Refia, and Ingus will haste Arc. Just get haste and protect on everybody. This is going to be a nasty attack. Yowie wowie. Look at that damage. Without fail, it has 4 attacks each time. So, haste on Refia. Flare. Curaja. and then haste arc, and then it's just the 3 protects, and then I'll start attacking. But I ain't attacking yet. There's no point in attacking yet. But as always, I like how she still went first, even though she ain't even been hasted. So yeah, haste in Final Fantasy 3, because if you know that attacks work by the amount of hits you get with the weapon. So even though it shows like 2 attacks, you get like, I think up to 32 attacks. But you can double, or roughly double the amount of attacks you get with a hit. Which is very helpful. So everybody's hasted and Arc is protected. He is a sponge for this fight, and he will probably be the... If one's going to go down, it's going to be Arc. Anyway, where's Protect? Doesn't have Protect. What? He does. I missed it. Protect yourself. Flare. Kuraja. Protect yourself. And then it's just Refia who needs protecting. But she's quite tanky, so it's fine. So Arc will be the only one that will remain red, because he was protected first. The red haste will be highlighted over the protect, but you know, yeah, this fight does take the piss. It's difficult. I want to one-shot it. If I don't, and I'll try again. But if I do this in one go, then this will probably be the shortest Advent Calendar episode. Because I'll tell you the next... Well, I'll tell you the plan for every multiple of 3. So, the 3rd, the 6th, the 9th, the 12th, 15th, 18th, 21st, and Christmas Eve will all be Castlevanias. Because I've got the Castlevania Anniversary Collection, and there's 8 games in it. So, I will be doing the Castlevanias. And then, obviously today I'm doing this. Tomorrow, I'll be doing Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, but I've got to complete 2 full runs of it. No saves, 1 go. So basically, I'm doing the proper mode where if you lose, all your points go, and I've just got to go until I do 2 complete runs of the game. And then the 3rd, of course, will be Castlevania, the first one. And then I'll go from there. And then the 4th and the 5th will be one of the gaps I've got. But I've got things planned. Well, I'm gonna go through a game a certain amount of times until I do something, but I'm not gonna say what the stipulation is or the game yet. So you know. Anyway, no, there's no need to do that. So flare, you get 8 flares altogether, so you can get some big damage in. So yeah, I might need to get Ingus to heal up with Refia. But if you've noticed, 2752 is the damage. That's just over a quarter of max damage. Level 99 with maxed out stats. Physical attacks just don't do anything to him. Flare works like a treat. But no, the weapons just don't do enough. I mean, Arc will do close to 80k with all his flares. On top of that with all the other attacks, but, you know, nice distributed damage there. Until the end. I want to see some critical hits, come on. Critical hits are going to be important, especially when he gets down to 50k. Do. So now that I've done Chris's campaign on Resi 6, I'm not always going to do that. I'm going to use December as a way to kind of be, what's the word? Just like revolve around these videos, because I always have to do these. I have to make these priority. I'm not always going to stream, and I'm not always going to do an emulator video. Once I've done Chrono Trigger, I'm going to give emulator videos a break, and I'm going to do the streams. So that way I don't have to do... Well, I'll be doing Final Fantasy 4, on emulators, but I'll probably do that from Boxing Day onwards, unless on the Friday the 20th, when I think I break up, I can do for 5 days, then have Christmas. Obviously not do it on Christmas Day and then carry on from Boxing Day, or just go from Boxing Day. I'll see how it goes. But you know, I don't know yet. I'll just have to see. So that means I may be streaming on, like, you know, Mondays and Wednesdays, which I wouldn't usually do. But once I've done Chrono Trigger, which I don't know when, maybe tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow I'm going to prioritise emulator videos still, while I still have to do Chrono Trigger. Of course, this is going to be main priority, as I said, and that. So I've technically got a primary, secondary, and tertiary playthrough now. Because even if it's going to be all different games, it's still going to be technically a playthrough. So, you know. So, yeah, you'll see games that I've already done on the channel. You see games that I haven't done, like the Castlevanias. You know, I'm just going to try and mix it up. You know. Because this, I did Final Fantasy III nearly 2 years ago now. You know, there we go. So if you've noticed, I've got them in the back row. That's why they're not doing the best damage, but they need to be in the back row to soak up damage from this bitch. And he's going to start swiping soon, and I believe he does then have a chance to get in before you, even with haste up. So it's going to be luck based at the end of the fight. So yeah, prepare to see the nasty swipes, because if Ingus don't get healed up, he's dead, and then one of the others will die as well. No, Bio did more than Flare. Sometimes did. But, you know, Bio's your go-to. It's actually one of the few battles where it's actually good. Anyway, I don't think it's going to use Swipe, because I think he has to use it in the first attack if he's going to use it. He may not be low enough yet, but I just know he's got to be close. And yeah, like you saw at the end of my playthrough of Final Fantasy VIII, I've got the memory. Well, no, my whole playthrough of Final Fantasy VIII, I've got the memory thing put on the ATB, so that it remembers the last attack or command I did, so it just automatically put me there. So I don't have to keep on scrolling to Kiraja and stuff like that. And then he cat's meowing. Lovely. Just trying to defeat a massive metal giant, and you know, yep, that's it. Make him a sponge, why don't you? That's not going to do much to him. Attack someone else, come on. Attack Refia. Idiots. I'm just waiting for the swipes. It's going to ruin my day. Even though this is a super boss, this may end up being one of the easiest videos I'm going to do, depending on what I do down the line, you know. But, you know, I mean, I have kind of burnt out a lot of playthroughs. I mean, I'm running out of emulator stuff to do. You know, there's a lot of stuff I've been doing that just, you know, some things I just can't do anymore. Ah, oh, shite. Yeah, what a move. Yeah, there's just a lot of games I've done, especially this year. You know, it's been one of the most. It's been probably the most consistent year on YouTube. I've had the least amount of days this year that I haven't done anything, if you know what I mean. So, you know, doing this gives me a nice break from the main playthroughs. As I said, once I've done Chrono Trigger, I'm not going to bother with Final Fantasy IV yet, but I will probably just continue Resi 6 just to get it done, and I'll probably do Uncharted 4. And I've got other playthroughs to do Uncharted 4 as well, just collecting everything, but I can do that after I've done it on YouTube. Anyway, there's a good old swipe. Ouch. Hit arc. That's fine, no one's gonna die. But that is a nasty, nasty attack. I just have to keep at it now, because he's got to be nearly dead. Do 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 do. I don't remember how many bios I had at the start, but I had 9 flares, wasn't it? No, 8 flares. That was 8 turns with the flares, and I've done about 7 or 8 bios. So this has been a 16-turn battle. And for Final Fantasy III, that is ridiculous, because the original Final Fantasy III was meant for quick battles, and this, not a quick battle. And there he goes again. With his swipe. No, attack someone else. Attack someone else. Oh, that always bloody happens. So you attack. You arise. And you Kuraja. This means he's probably nearly dead. He's probably nearly dead. And probably one bio and... Well, the bio and Lunith combination was probably enough to kill. But, you know, now it's kind of gone arse upwards. Ouch. Oh no. Oh no. That's a good... It was a good thing that was a kind of low damage roll then. Bloody hell. Kuraja. Kuraja. Come on. I need to do this now. I need to do this now because it's imperative. Because someone's going down. Right, at least the Kurajas have gone off. So someone... well, only one should go down if they go down. Or the battle could just end now. Yeah? Bio. Boom. Down you go. Please. Nope. Of course not. Bloody hell. This move, man. It's just disgusting. How much damage it deals to Ingus? 5,000. I'll have to do the double Kurajas now, because Swipe just gets stronger and stronger each time. Well, I mean, it looks that way. I don't know if it is that way. But, you know, that is a lot of swipes. And it seems to be getting stronger each time. Bloody hell. Is it not 50,000 when it starts using the swipe? Is it 100,000 when it's on half health? I don't know. Because I've definitely done over 50k. I mean, I've got to have done close to 200k, surely. But as you can see, Ark is the MVP here in this fight. You know, he is the killing factor. I could have built another character like him, but, you know, you've got to focus on one. And this setup's good enough for me. No. Oh, bitch. No. The only problem is, though, with Ark is his damage fluctuates too much. I mean, he can deal, like, 9,000 with Bio, but then deal, like, 4,000 or 5,000. Come on, please. Just end it. Just end it. Kill the bitch. No, not done yet. And my cat's meowing, meowing, meowing. Yep. It can wait. You can wait, because I got this to do. Come on, man. Let's do it. Come on, let's do it. Come on. Son of a bitch. One. Shite. 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 Refia. Thank you. See, this is what I mean, it's luck based. If he knocked Ark down, it would have made things awkward. Because Refia and Ingus would have needed to have both healed. I'd have needed Refia to arise Ark and get Lunith to heal with Ingus, and that yes, and then that wouldn't have been any damage for the turn. But there we go. I knew he was going to be nearly dead. Son of a bitch. So you do get 999 gil. You get 25,000 experience, which is rubbish. And there we go. Whew. What was that thing anyway? It certainly was a beast. Perhaps it is connected to that shooting star that King Alice spoke of. It doesn't matter. We beat it. Yes, we did. I guess we're getting stronger. Indeed, I do not think I could have faced such a thing and lived when I was in Sasune. Come on, our journey awaits. Well, I'm going to pause it a minute. I'm not ending it yet. Right, so... you probably noticed that I got a metal card. If you go on to key items. Proof that you felled the Iron Giant. So it's all done. Because these are just all of the things. So there's the circus key. The key that opens the way to the Crystal Tower. I.e. the greatest dungeon in the game. So yeah, that's that. Oh, God's sake. I mean, that's the Iron Giant fight. Let's get rid of this bit, shall we? For fun. So that is Final Fantasy 3 definitely done now. There is nothing left to do. It's sad, you know, because when I did Final Fantasy 8, that was like the last full Final Fantasy playthrough I'd do of like originals. I mean, Final Fantasy 7 Remake's coming up. That'll be beautiful. That'll probably be the last game I stream before I stop for the exams, because that'll come out March the 3rd, and I'll just try, you know. I mean, I might not even finish it. I might have to jump over till after the exams and then finish it off. But, you know, I'll have to see how next year goes, because once December's done, there's going to be, you know, a big grind ready for my exams. I'll still do YouTube, because, you know, I mixed it in 18 months ago. Well, nearly 2 years ago now, when I did GCSEs. You know, it's fine. I'll make a plan, because I just want to still do this, because it keeps your mind preoccupied, keeps your mind off things, give me something else to do. And I just like how they deal max damage at the back, you know, as if it's needed. And yeah, of course, as you know, the dragons in Final Fantasies are annoying, but these dragons are the worst. I remember when I did Final Fantasy 3 2 years ago, and I just about killed that green dragon, because I did it the way you do it on the DS, where you do not save it. Well, you can't save it throughout. Of course, I could have done an emulator save, but I decided not to. And I remember nearly dying to that green dragon. Bloody hell. Ugh. There we go. I never got a battle in here before, so, you know, there you go. Yeah, just because I want to have a bit of fun, I'm just going to fly around the map. And there it is. So, just to remind you of the greatness of Final Fantasy 3, this is the continent of Dao, called a Dao continent, where you get Doga's mana. And then you get the village on the other side of the island, which sells up to level 6 to 7 magic. And then you've got Amur there, which is where you get the 4 old men. Got Goldor's mana down there. You've got the Cave of Tides and the Water Temple there. And then up here you've got the Cave of Shadows. And up there you've got the Crystal Tower, or the greatest RPG dungeon there has ever been. And probably the hardest dungeon there's ever been as well, if you count the World of Darkness with it. That is which one? The Bard one or the Summoner one? Let's have a look. Shall we go inside? Let's go inside and have an adventure. Duster, that's the Bard one. And then the Summoner Village is up there, and then we've got Saronia. Up here, lovely jubbly. where you get the infamous Garuda fight. What a bitch. Lightning will never be the same again. And then down there you've got the temple that you have to go to get Noah's flute. And you've got Saronian catacombs to get Odin. And then you've got where it all starts, back on the floating continent. Then you got all this lovely stuff. So yeah, that concludes the first part, or the first day, of Adam's Advent Calendar 2019. I hope you have enjoyed, and I hope you will enjoy the whole series across December. As I said, I'm just going to try and think of all these different challenges or playthroughs, or challenge playthroughs that I can do. So any short games like Castlevania's, I could do them. Of course, challenges like this, taking on the Iron Giant, you know, just doing other stuff. And yeah, I said, thank you for watching. Hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you later when I go through most of the Black Omen in Chrono Trigger to start or get to the beginning of the end of the game. And probably won't see you for Resi 6 today, but I'll do it. I'll just try and fit it in whenever I can when Chrono Trigger's finished, I'll think. Because as I said, I'm gonna make this priority, and I'll just try and fit streams and stuff around. So from today until Chrono Trigger is done, I'm just gonna do Chrono Trigger. So if it's not done tomorrow or Monday, I'll finish it off on Tuesday. So as I said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in next episode, which will be Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine doing 2 full playthroughs. But until then, for massive thumbs up, what I'll say to you now is goodbye and good night.